Right, Dave, the song sung pretty loudly in the change rooms there.
A lot of feeling there. I mean, there's always been a lot of feeling between Devonport and ourselves, and we knew this was our mini grand final. If we didn't lost today, as everyone kept on telling us, we were out of it. So we just brought everyone back into it again. So we're everyone's favourite at the moment for at least a day.
Had trouble taking your chances. No such trouble in the first 10 minutes today.
We changed the system, I think, made a big difference. We went to a back three and tried to push on, tried to get the game to us. Then the guys lost faith in the system and got too deep. Even after half time, I thought we created 2 or 3 good chances, but we just got deeper and deeper as the game went longer, which is a bit natural because we're trying to protect something. But, overall, a little bit to learn from. But, it's good response after last week especially.
Is us. The next question. After last week, how much of an improvement last week do you think this performance was?
We gave the boys off until Thursday. So they did their own recovery, went to pool. Thursday night we put in a brand new system, and we trained Thursday night with a back three and a midfield 4, and then we went and did a little bit on Saturday morning. And the guys took it up great. I mean, in between Easter we've had people away, so but they know they let themselves down last week, and we know we let ourselves down last week. And take nothing away from the Knights, because I think they're a good side, but we had enough chances and we didn't finish it, and it's cost us big points.
Would it be fair to say that there's pretty fine margins between the top few teams? There's not a lot between everyone?
I still think Devonport and South are probably a little bit ahead of the rest of us. Devonport were great today in the second half. They came back at us, they weren't in it the first 20 minutes, they struggled, they reshaped, they reorganised, and they tested us. And I'm fortunate that I've got some good guys in the back. I was really pleased with the back three, losing Yarn, who's probably our leading defender before the game. Henry's been magnificent again, so we dropped Rui back in there, so I was pretty happy,
What's the injury issue with it?
Yarn got injured against Knights. He originally got injured against Clarence when he got studded down the back of his Achilles, and then he got a kick against Knights, and he just couldn't come up. His ankle was pretty bad, so hopefully he could be right for Thursday, but we'll see what happens.
Big game on Thursday, another big occasion.
It's a great week. Anzac Day's a great day in Tasmanian football. I mean, have 4 the better teams in the state. Not the best, but the better teams playing on the same venue. I think it's great. And for us, we've got to lift again. We've got to bounce back. South rested a fair number of players against Hobart United, so they're well and truly in it. So we've just got to work hard and see how we go.
I'm guessing you'd rather have a larger layoff in between the games.
Absolutely, but
you roll momentum, I guess, given it's such a short period between games.
I think that the key thing for me is that the boys work very hard tonight to get this, and they're up. So we've now got to keep them up. We'll go into the pool on tomorrow, and then we'll have a light session probably with Wednesday, and then just go and play.
Eric, what did you make of your team's performance today? Obviously, you were up against it after just 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think that was obviously the deciding factor. A 10-minute window in the first half, early doors. I think we got it wrong in those opening 10 minutes, and from there we were probably the dominant team for a long part of that game, and just couldn't quite get the result.
What you got any, theories on what might have caused a slightly slow start at Kingborough on Friday the other day too?
No, look, I'm not too concerned about the Kingborough one. We watched that back and actually thought we were better than we thought we was in the moment. I think here we got it wrong in the first 10 minutes. That's it. And I've held my hands up with the boys. We certainly didn't expect them to be quite so direct. They really went very direct with a lot of numbers forward, and that's something that we weren't expecting. They caught us off guard. We struggled to get back in the game from there. Yeah, so that's something that we take on the chin collectively as a group, myself as a staff. Yeah.
Is that something perhaps we're seeing a bit of this year? Teams switching strategies from week to week. Obviously, Kingborough played quite different in their 2 games against you, and you were surprised, you said, by the way they've lined up.
Yeah, they were fantastic on Friday. Like I say, Zebras, they've done great to see out the result. It wasn't quite expected that they would go quite so direct, and it worked. Yeah.
Is monopolising possession, is that your preferred style, or is that more a nature of teams sitting back deep against you so far this year?
No, yeah, certainly my preferred. I think I'm here to play football a certain way. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just here to play a certain football my way. The boys and the staff and the club have bought into that. Naturally, teams do end up sitting into blocks, and Zebras did a lot of that today, but they defended really well as well. They defended excellently.
Are you happy with the game outside of that first 10 minutes?
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. I think we certainly knocked on the door, and again with numbers behind the ball against a team like Zebras, they defended very well. So made life very difficult, but from objectively speaking, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with certain phases of that game. Yeah.
The first defeat today, but after I guess the first full round of everyone playing everyone, a few points clear on top, and just the one blemish. Must be quite happy with the start.
Yeah, exactly right. I think by nature, defeat's part of competition. It's how we bounce back now. We're still top of the table with a little gap, so we have to keep putting our best foot forward and go again.